At exactly 12:03 a.m., the forest exhaled. It wasn't the wind. It wasn't animals. It wasn't imagination. It was a deep, slow breath, heavy and alive, like something massive had been holding the air inside its lungs all day, waiting patiently for midnight to arrive. That was the moment I understood something was terribly wrong. I never believed forests were alive. Dangerous, yes. Unpredictable, absolutely. But alive, breathing, watching, listening? No. That belief died the night we entered the Appalachian woods. We went looking for silence. City life had drained us. Endless noise, constant pressure, screens glowing late into the night. We wanted to disappear for a weekend. No signal, no people, just trees. There were 4 of us. Mark planned the trip with confidence. Elena brought her camera, documenting everything. Josh joked about horror movies the entire drive. And me, I stayed quiet, watching more than talking. The park ranger looked uncomfortable when we told him where we planned to camp. His eyes stayed on us longer than necessary. "You staying overnight?" he asked. Mark nodded. The ranger hesitated. "Stay on the trail," he said slowly. "And whatever you hear after midnight, don't follow it." We laughed. We shouldn't have. The forest swallowed us the moment we stepped inside. The temperature dropped. The light dimmed unnaturally fast, like the trees were stealing it. At first, everything felt normal, birds calling, leaves shifting under our boots. But as we walked deeper, something changed. The sounds faded. No birds, no insects, no wind, just silence so thick it pressed against our ears. Elena slowed down. "Does it feel too quiet?" she asked. Josh brushed it off. But I checked my phone anyway. No signal. The compass app spun endlessly, unable to decide where north was. Mark stopped. The trail should split here. It didn't. There was no path. Just trees. Endless trees that all looked the same. We decided to camp early. As the sun disappeared behind the mountains, shadows stretched between the trunks, twisting into unnatural shapes. While setting up the tents, we heard the first sound. Soft, low, something moving through leaves without breaking branches. Elena raised her camera. "Did you hear that?" Josh laughed, but his voice shook. Then the forest went completely silent again. Not peaceful silence. Listening silence. We sat around the fire pretending nothing was wrong, talking louder than needed. My watch vibrated softly. 12 a.m. The fire flickered, like it was struggling to breathe. Then, at exactly 12:03 a.m., the forest inhaled. Leaves lifted. Branches pulled inward. The air rushed past us, cold and heavy, brushing our skin like fingers. The forest breathed. Elena's camera captured everything. That's when the footsteps started. Not one, many, circling us in the darkness. Whispers followed, low, broken, layered over each other. Elena, Mark, Josh. Then my name, spoken in my own voice. Mark grabbed a flashlight and pointed it into the trees. The beam revealed something impossible. The trees were leaning toward us, not bending from wind, leaning, watching. Josh panicked and ran into the darkness before anyone could stop him. We chased his screams until they suddenly stopped. The forest felt tighter now, like it was closing in. We found Josh standing still between the trees, his eyes wide, his mouth slightly open. "It showed me the way out," he whispered calmly. Behind him, I saw it, a towering shape made of shadow and bark. Too tall, too still. Its chest expanded slowly. Breathing. Elena screamed. The thing stepped forward, and the forest moved with it. Roots shifted beneath the soil. Branches twisted, blocking every direction. This wasn't something living in the forest. This was a forest, and it was hungry. Josh turned around, strangely peaceful. I'm not scared anymore. The forest inhaled. Josh collapsed, empty, no blood, no wounds, just gone. Mark grabbed my arm and screamed for me to run. We sprinted blindly through the trees. Branches tore at our skin. Roots grabbed our feet. The breathing behind us grew faster, louder. Elena vanished without a sound. pulled sideways into the trees like she never existed. Moonlight broke through into a clearing. Human shapes stood motionless between the trunks. Dozens of them, watching. Mark pushed me forward. "Don't stop." Then the forest exhaled again, and Mark was gone. I woke up to birds singing. Sunlight filtered through ordinary trees. My tent stood untouched. No sign of my friends. No footprints. No campsite. The ranger found me wandering near the trail hours later. He didn't ask questions. He just nodded like he already knew. "The forest let you go," he said. I asked why. "Because you'll tell the story," he replied. That night, safe at home, I tried to sleep. At 12:03 a.m., the room grew cold. The walls creaked, and deep inside my chest, something breathed. The forest didn't let me go. It followed me home.